So we're just gonna get straight into the good stuff right here. So we're just gonna be playing some Call of Duty. It's kind of like a sit-down podcast-ish. Call of Duty's a game that doesn't really require much attention. So the lovely wife and I decided, hey, we could have this podcast where we just talk to the people. Well, not really talk to people. We talk to each other and just vibe out. But oh god, so it's been definitely a few years since y'all last seen us. A lot has been going on in those few years that we've been gone. Yeah, man.
We're taking Alpha.
Changing max.
You gonna chime in?
I'm sorry.
We control Alpha.
I'm talking about what's been different.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh god.
Well, since there's been a few major things.
I'm reloading.
We are no longer in Japan.
Ooh. Back in California, baby.
Our tour in Japan is over. We are now back in the States.
Switching max.
Another
Two
major
objectives
update
secure.
is we now have a daughter. Our son is now 4 years old, meaning he'll be starting school next year. Behind you, Tara, behind you.
Yeah, so it's weird how fast time flies. Like she said, Dominic's already 4 years old.
He'll be 5.
4.5. Yeah, this man's 4.5, about to be 5 years old, and Layla's already 1.5. She's about to be 2.
That is our
Enemy
daughter.
securing Bravo.
We had her 2 months after we came back to the States.
The enemy took Bravo.
2021 at the beginning. Oh Lord.
Throwing
Beginning of
Semtex.
2021.
Changing max.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know if we ever really featured him in the video, but our dog Zeus.
That was my dog right there.
We no longer have Zeus. That was really a long story. And unfortunately we and it was really sad.
I cried real tears that day. I swear to God.
Yes, he did. But honestly, with the way things went for us, we were literally given 1 month notice before we left Japan. Meaning we only had 1 month to figure out everything that we needed to figure out before we left there, including how to get stuff. And that last minute, we didn't have many options, and it was very, very expensive.
Yeah, super expensive.
And way more expensive than we thought. Way more expensive than when we originally thought. So we were not expecting that, and unfortunately, we just could not afford it.
So Zeus lives on in my head forever. Will always live on in my heart. I'll never ever forget Zeus. But yeah, fast forward, we get back to California. Got our family here. It's it's been a good time. Definitely, boy, I would say this last year has been definitely a struggle. And I would say, because I'm not too sure for any of y'all that really track or know, but I'm in the Navy. British Navy, yeah. Went through a deployment, and boy, I don't even know how to. I always tell my friends, I'm like, hey man, there's nothing you can do that way. I'm just pray for a deployment.
I don't think he said that either. He had a whole deployment.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy securing Charlie. After our daughter was born, he had to go on deployment for 2 months.
Which I'm grateful for, by the way. I'm grateful I got to go on deployment after she was born, because people that miss the birth of their kids because we were on deployment. Man, I can only imagine. I know how it feels to be just gone.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
But yeah, like she was saying, we're on deployment. I don't even know how to really explain it other than, boy, that was a challenging time. I think during that time, definitely have to learn to prioritize communication and kind of I had to come with terms that, all right,
Counter UAV destroyed.
they're still living their life, although my life may be paused, or not really my life, but it's hard to explain. Like, my life wasn't on pause. It's just like my family life was on pause. They were still at home doing what they had to do.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
And,
Enemy UAV active.
You know, I think she said something very true. Like, eventually she learned to really, you know, get used to me not being there, because even after deployment, I was still gone
To get their
a lot.
UAV.
Which was weird. You know, oh, you get back from deployment, you expect to have a little bit of a downtime, but and she said, yeah, I had to, you know, kind of used to doing everything on my own because
I had to.
she had to, and
7 months. Which, if you think about it, after, like,
Requesting
sure,
recon at my
a few
location.
weeks, a month,
Copy that.
okay,
UAV
but 7 months,
objective
that's
Bravo
like
secure.
enough time for, you know, it's like a lifestyle at that point. So, it was hard, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, but luckily I had family,
UAV signal
my
1
mom,
is
for the
down.
most part, to be there with me, so that made it
Enemies
so
taking
much
Charlie.
easier. But yeah, it was, I definitely got used to being by myself. So even when I came back, it was still a huge adjustment because I had been pretty much living by myself for 7 months, and I had to come to terms with like someone invading my space. And like I said, after 7 months, I was so used to it that it was like
Enemies
a
taking
little
Bravo.
hard.
Securing objective Alpha.
But I mean, everyone goes through that, I'm sure. And luckily, we made it through the deployment.
We
And
lost all
now we're
objectives.
here.
Failure. Objective Alpha secure.
yeah, having a good time. Sometimes, you know, like I said, it's not all bad. It's been pretty good time. Like I said, honestly, I don't even. This is just
Securing
a
objective Charlie.
kind of like a what is it? Just a spitballing an idea. We're like, both play video games just about every day. We both literally have conversations, dude, daily, just on random stuff. Hey, let's see how we do doing this podcasting thingy.
Enemy UAV
That's kind of
overhead.
like been like a little update.
Objective
you know.
Alpha is compromised. Take
You mentioned
Bravo.
about like including pictures.
Enemy
I'm not like
UAV
that. I'm not like the most tech savvy person. I don't know how to go about cloning pictures, but
Well, I just meant to throw a few pictures in there
We
because
control
last
Bravo.
time we were seen,
yeah.
we looked different.
That's true.
Bravo looked different.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, like I
Enemy
said, it's been
counter
3
UAV
years.
is active.
I mean, I'm now 26.
Oh yeah, bro, we
Bravo.
old. We now old.
Even though it's only been like 3 years, 3 years is a lot of time, especially at our age. Things have changed for us a little bit. We look
Objective
different.
Bravo
We have
secure.
kids, not just a kid. So I thought we'd just include a few pictures of, you know, our family. And also our daughter, since you have not seen our daughter.
It's true.
Yeah. We have 2 kids now, so our life is pretty busy, I would say.
Enemy securing Bravo.
It's interesting.
Semtex out.
It's really
Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back.
Oh yeah, we have like we're 2 different type of parents. I swear to God. Like I'm more of
We're losing
a
Charlie.
more of like a free spirit. I'm like, yo, they good.
Alpha.
Let them do what they want to do.
Which honestly I
Friendly
think
care
is
package in the
most
AO.
dads.
The enemy has captured
I
Alpha.
really feel like moms and dads in general are different the way they parent, and I do think that dads are just more of the that let them be, let them
Hostile
learn the
UAV
hard
in the
way,
area.
you know, all that type of stuff. And moms are just different. I'm not sure why it is that way. I don't know if it has anything to do with like I don't know. I feel like when you
Friendly
carry
stealth
your
bomber
baby, you
entering
just
the
have
AO.
a closer, like, you
Semtex!
it's just
Reloading.
We're taking Charlie.
and I cannot just let them be.
Enemy
I
UAV
honestly
active.
can, but as you can imagine, our son is 4.5. Our daughter is 1.5, so that is a huge size difference for one.
I said let them brawl it out, bro.
And he can actually
Alright.
hurt her because he is bigger than her. He is older than her. She's only a baby. She's not even a toddler. I mean, She's 1.5. I don't think they're really considered toddlers until they're like 2. So she's still a baby, and he can hurt her, and not purposely, but you know, I just don't want her to get hurt. So we have to really, or I have to really keep an eye on them both.
Enemy securing Alpha.
UAV ready for tasking.
Requesting
We've
recon
secured 2
flyover.
Yeah,
objectives.
it's
We're
Reloading.
losing Alpha.
God, I got.
We've lost Alpha.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, so let us know. Like, would you guys what happened?
Losing ground.
No, I was shooting people.
Us.
On flip.
We've got. Let us know if you guys like this type of this format where we just talk about literally whatever. We have any topics I want to talk about. Figured give you guys a quick little update on
We're taking
how we've been living. Again,
Reloading.
a lot has changed.
The enemy's captured 2
Lot has
objectives.
changed.
Move to secure. Mission
But
compromised.
you know,
We're
quick
done.
little update video.
Hostile
Well-
UAV in the area.
Oh god. And a lot of news. We watched some good animes. Finally got her to watch Dolly in France. By far, man, I'll stick to this. Such a beautiful anime. One of my favorite animes. If you guys haven't seen it, please. I encourage all parties. Oh god. I encourage all parties to watch. You know, it's a I think I watched that anime like 3 times in a row. Not in a row, but I've seen it 3 good times.
It was good. For the most part.
Loading.
After we watched it, I did I looked up some reviews, and after reading some of the reviews, I actually kind of agree. It was a really good show still, but I think the last few episodes kind of just, I don't know, they just weren't as good. I don't know. I
agree.
I didn't really care for how it ended. Like, it was
Yeah,
fine.
the ending was
It was just kind of like, it seemed a little bit rushed, just a little bit.
I agree 100%. That ending, I was low-key salty. I was like, ain't no way. I wanted them to have a happier ending.
Honestly,
then-
I didn't even need the happier ending, I guess. I don't know. It was something about it. It just was like, all of a sudden, they're going into freaking space,
Requesting recon
and all of a
flyover.
sudden,
Copy. UAV is on station.
they're,
It's not online.
it's just, I don't know. The reviews are a bit more
Airstrike standing by.
Literally was said how it all happened. All of a sudden, she's gone. You know, she's what? Was in space? Was it her?
Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Her body was still on Earth,
UAV
but
is bingo
Enemy
fuel.
trophy
RTB
destroyed.
is assigned.
her head was like gone. I don't know how to explain it, but
Impact. No hits.
then they have to go to space to rescue her, and then
It was a beautiful anime. I really did enjoy it, but the ending was just really, I don't know.
like I said, it's fine. All stories don't have a happy ending, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I
Friendly
just feel like they
UAV
could have
online.
did it a little bit better.
Reloading.
I was deep.
It's
Oh
like
god, oh god.
it seemed like what in the last episode or the last 2 episodes is like all this time was just passing by, and I was just like, really? That's it? You're just gonna let time go by?
I can't. I deserve that. Yikes. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I just the vibe of the anime though. I enjoyed it. That was probably my favorite part about it. Was just the
Yeah,
Just
it's
the
still a
vibe
good.
alone.
It was still a good show though.
the music, the sound. It was just so beautiful.
I think I would rate it an 8 out of 10. I'd not give it a full 10 just because of some things I did not like about it, but I think it was a decent 8, which is pretty good stuff.
Changing mag.
Boy, don't even get me started on bro, ReZero.
What did you rate it? You didn't rate it.
What?
Darling in the Franks.
Bro, a 9, a solid 9. Only thing I didn't like was the ending. So I've watched it 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I only thought you watched
Watched it once on deployment.
Switching mags.
I mean, I watched it twice on deployment. One by myself, and then I watched it again with Ned.
Mission complete. Keep it up.
But
did I know that?
again, such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful anime.
Syntax
Really.
out.
I'll probably at some point I'll probably end up watching it again because I just, like I said, just the vibe of the anime alone is just really nice, really beautiful.
You know, I think that's weird for me because the only reason why I got into watching anime is because you watch anime. So, like with TV shows and movies, if I really like a movie or I really like a TV show, I'll probably watch it again sometime, you know, because I just like it that much. But for some reason, when I think of all the anime shows that we've watched, I cannot see myself just rewatching it. I feel like it takes so much out of you. Like, I just feel like it's so long. The story, the plot is long, and in some parts it's really slow, and I just cannot see myself rewatching any anime that I've seen. Not because it's not good, but just because it just takes so much time.
Oh god. Honestly, shoot. I can do that for a couple of them. Like
what? My Hero?
My Hero. Truly, I know mainstream, blah, 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 but god dang. I always say for anybody that's trying to get into anime or wants to get into it, I always recommend My Hero. Colorful.
Changing mags.
No.
No?
Like first anime?
Yeah.
No.
What was the first one?
I forget. I do forget what the first anime was, but what was it? It was
Was it Sword Art?
maybe. Oh, that's another good one. But
That was a good one.
I liked season 1.
I'm gonna get blown up.
And after season 1, it kind of went downhill. And the only reason why I say that because season 1, bro, was life or death. It was like, bro, it's it.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
You might be donezo, buddy. And honestly, I loved that.
It was a really good show. I will. Ooh,
People-
must say.
Although people dogged on it for some reason.
I honestly think everyone dogged on it because of what happened after the first season. I don't think anyone thought the first season was bad. I think everyone really enjoyed the first season and thought everything that came after the first season was bad.
I'll probably.
And I honestly cannot blame them. I enjoyed the first season,
Switching
and
mags.
after that, I was kind of just stuck with what's going on. Still, I still think it was a good show. At least the first season, it was good. I'd probably rate it also an 8.
I don't know about that. That's a little bit too high.
Huh? For the
That's a
first
little
season?
too high.
For the first season?
Yeah, cause we're just going off. Cause I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. With this show, I don't remember everything that happened in that show, but I do remember I enjoyed it.
Changing mag.
Actually, if I'm going based off of rating Darling in the Franxx an 8, I do not think it was on the same level as that show. So I might rate it a 6 or 7. At least the first season. If I had to count everything after the first season, then I'd probably rate it like a
first season was
first
bop,
season. I'll
though.
give it like I'll give it a 7.
First season was the bop. Oh god. First season, like I said, first season was the bop. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Then honestly, man,
What did we watch after Sword Art? Was it My Hero?
maybe I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But
I mean, My Hero. What would you rate My Hero?
bro, a 10, easy.
Yeah, that's
What else is there to rate My Hero? Bias, maybe.
I
Yeah, that's
enjoyed
it.
it. I did enjoy it. I feel like it was really long, so I
Nah,
haven't
she fell
finished
off.
it. I felt okay, and this is the reason why I fell off. In my opinion, I'm not gonna go into the whole like dub versus sub because I don't really mind either.
Sub
Or,
versus dub.
honestly, I don't mind either or. But I feel like if I start watching a show in dub, I need to finish in dub because at that point I already have the characters' voices in my head. Like I just know it. It's just the vibe that I'm on. So for My Hero, we watched dub until there was no more dub episodes on Hulu.
I think so.
And then there was,
I think so. Oh shoot.
And then it was just sub, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait for the dub to come out because I can't go from dub to sub. I just can't. If I start watching it in sub, then it's fine. But since I already started watching it in dub, I need to finish it in dub. And it took so long for the dub episodes to come out that by the time they came out, I was over it. I was over watching it. I had probably forgotten what had happened, and I would have had to rewatch it from the beginning. And it was just too much. At that point, it became too much, and I was like, I'm gonna have to let that show go. Maybe one day.
No, maybe. No, maybe.
Big maybe. If I feel like it, maybe I'll go back and rewatch it. But as of right now, I'm kind of over My Hero. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just kind of over it.
Disrespect.
How's it disrespect? I didn't say it was a bad show. I just said me personally, too much time has passed that I'm kind of over that phase. Like
phase. Ugh.
Yes, that phase, because how much time has passed since I've watched it?
I don't know.
We've literally watched other animes since then, and
My Hero, you know, I know there's the manga and then there's the anime. So, you know, I read in the manga. I'm not like fully caught up, but I'm read up there, and then I'm kind of like seeing the manga come into animation is just beautiful. It's so hype. Season 6 right now. Ooh. It's so hype, and then again, I might just be hyping it up. Probably I am hyping it up. Who knows? But My Hero's, you know, easily one of my favorites. Hold a minute. How can we forget? There's a handful of animes we watch.
I don't think I can rate it since I didn't finish it.
Bro, I'm rating that at a 10. Easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't rate it a 10.
Of course not.
From what I've seen, I would probably rate it a 7. Maybe an 8, but
Oh my god.
that's just my personal.
Bro, they
preference.
got so many hype moments in that show.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying as far as like my type of anime, as I'm judging based off of what we've seen.
HQ is out. It is
It's
secure.
just like I would prefer to watch a different style of anime.
Headquarters. Enemy is on the
What were you gonna
objective.
say? What can't we forget?
Can't forget. I thought, yeah, Demon Slayer also another real good one.
Secure the HQ.
Throwing Semtex!
I don't know the order. Was it?
Like a direct
Securing
order,
the
but-
objective now.
Yeah, because
Flash incoming!
like we watched. Didn't we start Black Clover before we finished?
Yeah. I thought it was nice.
Changing
Black
max!
Clover. We have to go back and finish that too. But I'm afraid since I'm
I'm reloading!
remember everything that happened.
My thing is, I don't mind starting over.
Flash! What's your
That's
eyes?
the thing. That's fine. Because some things are just so long, you know, that sometimes shows just start out so just slow. I just don't
Friendly
have, like,
UAV
the
on station.
energy to do that. But I think Black Clover I would rewatch. I could start that over. We didn't watch as much as we watched for My Hero.
This dude cheating?
Episode. Cheating?
What the hell?
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm frozen? Wait, am I frozen?
They can't see this dude. Oh. Never mind. I don't know what was going on there.
Enemy
That was weird.
UAV overhead.
But Black Clover, it's a lot of, if y'all, and also if y'all have any anime recommendations, or let us know. Always open.
Took out their
Like I said, I love
UAV!
it. It's such a I'm tired of niggas calling it cartoons. Honestly.
Next HQ. New HQ.
Yeah.
Got the sniper!
People
Changing
call it
max!
cartoon. Oh, you're a grown man watching cartoon. Nah, the disrespect. So many hype moments. Demon Slayer is another good one. Again, this is all like the main stuff. I know, I get it. You know, for you hardcore weeboo wobbles.
Online. Secure the
Demon
objective.
Slayer is
The
one
enemy
I
is
actually
capturing the objective.
and we actually did rewatch it over in dub, right? Or no, we rewatched. Did we rewatch it?
Friendly UAV
I think we
online.
watched it.
Rewatched one episode in dub. Because when we watched Demon Slayer, it was
Oh,
only in
yeah,
sub.
we
So
watched it in sub.
back then,
That shit was
we liked
weird.
it, and then when we got back here,
Covering you!
we seen it had dub, so we tried to try an episode of dub.
Yeah, that was something.
But see, that's
Made me uncomfortable.
That's like the weird thing about me is I feel like if we had watched it in dub first, it probably wouldn't have been that bad for me because that was the first time of me watching it. But because we watched it in sub, dub just did not sound right. So we actually went back and rewatched it again in sub, but we rewatched it. So maybe I actually really enjoyed that show to want to rewatch it again. So I would rate Demon Slayer. My personal opinion, because I actually liked it a lot, I would rate it a 9 or 10.
I don't know. It's a good anime and all, and I probably might get a little bit of shit for saying this, but the animation saved that anime. That's all I'm saying. The animation saved that anime. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm not saying it's bad, but the animation, real clean, by the way. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, animation though. Yeah, animation will really made that.
I'm not even saying I do storyline. I'm just saying as far as comedy. Story did? I say the storyline.
I think of if there's like any. Oh god. Oh god. Like what type of like animes that really had you like what?
Captured the headquarters.
I don't know if I've even watched an anime to be like, which one left me like that? I haven't watched it a lot.
That's true. Oh god, that's cool.
I started but did not finish 7 episodes.
Enemy near the HQ. Secure
We
the
did it?
perimeter.
No, he didn't.
High alert activated.
Semtex out!
And that was another one that I actually really liked.
Enemy inside the Clear them out.
Like, I used to get upset if we didn't watch another episode.
Enemy near the HQ.
But
Secure the perimeter.
after-
Securing the enemy HQ. Stand by.
Like, I think it took too long for me to come out with these.
Enemy
So when it came out, I was going to over that
Confirming new
too.
location.
I do eventually
You
want
see,
to
that's her
watch
thing.
it.
She impatient. I mean, right?
I'm not impatient, actually.
I don't. She'll just pick up animes and just drop it on just like she don't care how it ends. She don't need no type of closure. She'll just.
Okay, but
Move to secure.
if that tells you anything, it's that I was not that. I didn't really do the anime that much. If I can easily do that. What I'm saying is, I didn't do that because we had watched all that we could on Netflix. There was nothing else left. So we had to wait for any other season to come out, and it wasn't that I was impatient because it was. By the time it came out, I was like, like too much time passed. I'm gonna forget stuff. I'm gonna need a refresher. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it to know exactly what happened. So
The enemy is capturing the objective.
and that takes time. It takes time for us to watch the animes because we only have a certain amount of time
Enemy
throughout the day
controls
to
the
watch it,
HQ.
and that's at night. So it just takes time. Ready to finish it. But one day, I'm rewatching it. Not today. But I still really enjoyed that anime.
Man, so far, and then
Switching max!
Hostile strike in the area.
what else? What's another? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Units offline. Locating the next objective. Enemy UAV overhead.
Then, there's like a couple of oh my, advanced
Strike near your location. Enemies deployed a
zoomed
counter
across.
UAV. Locating next HQ. Stand. Next hit. Enemy UAV active.
And
Watch more than I have. Watch more than I have.
oh wait! How can we forget? We're men and women of culture here. Monster Monsu, that shit was something different.
What?
Friendly
Did I watch
airstrike in
that?
the AO.
I think you started like
Are you sure?
I,
I didn't
like
watch
yeah,
it.
cause I would watch it.
Exactly.
Then you,
I would be, like, I might look in because I'm just there, but I didn't, like, we didn't say, hey, let's watch this together, like we did everything else. That I don't know what that
you know the one with the giant snake,
is. No, I
the
don't.
snake demi-human,
The enemy secured the headquarters.
and then if I showed you a picture, you would know.
Oh,
And then it was like the half-human centaur.
The big chick?
Yeah.
We are on the objective. Securing now. We've lost the lead.
female
Enemy
type.
in the area. Secure the HQ.
Yeah.
I was scared.
And there's like the spider.
Changing mags.
Okay, I don't remember it too well.
The HQ is down. Stand by for next location.
Then there was the
Switching
bird,
mags.
the snake, the water chick.
Hostile care package in the area. Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah, that one was
Headquarters
definitely interesting.
relocating. Stand by. Next objective
That's to say the
located.
least.
Move to secure.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
I'm reloading.
High school D. What's it called?
High School DxD. Boy, oh boy, that was a good one. That was a great one, honestly. And you know, it was
Enemy
more.
UAV active.
And regardless of what people think, oh god, it has a good plot. The plot is actually enjoyable. You know, once you get past boobs and ass, the plot is actually dope. I enjoyed it.
Clear them out.
Let's see if I can put a picture of the monster.
Our headquarters is being captured.
I did not watch High School DxD. I just watched probably
I'm loading.
episodes because
You're
she was
halfway
watching
to
it.
mission complete. We've secured the lead.
But it seemed alright, I guess.
The enemy destroyed our headquarters.
This.
Deploying reinforcements.
For any of the story, but I do remember.
Yeah, that was
Next HQ. Get
that was
the
an
new
interesting one.
HQ located. Move to the objective.
yes, baby. Yes, sir.
Tossing smoke.
That is
Stand incoming.
oh god. Yeah, Akino. Everybody has a waifus. Akino is
Top. You're top.
she's top of the top. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like I was saying, when I get a
Headquarters
motorcycle,
online. Secure
I wanna get a black
enemy
one.
in the area. Secure the HQ. Enemies on the objective. Enemy UAV overhead.
customize it to
Enemy near the HQ. Secure the 50. Enemy is capturing the objective.
where are these niggas at?
Enemy controls the HQ. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ.
Red hair chick's name?
The enemy has the lead.
Yeah, Reese,
We are securing the
Reese
enemy
Grimmery.
headquarters.
That's the head bitch right there. That's all of them. They're all dead.
Headquarters is offline. Confirming new location.
Bro, a 10,
Really?
easy.
You put that on the same level as my hero?
Like I said, I promise you, the plot is actually enjoyable.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying
Like, I was like,
everywhere that the plot wouldn't be good. I'm just saying
Friendly
that
UAV online.
put that on the same level as my hero.
Throwing subtext.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
I can't jump for some unknown goddamn reason. You know, every anime has like its unique aspects. So that's the thing.
HQ is online. Captured. Enemy securing the headquarters. Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out.
Oh god, oh god. Ah,
We have never, and I don't know if we're
We are
ever gonna
capturing
finish
the
everything.
HQ. Set security. Enemy
Bro,
near the
of
HQ.
course.
Secure the
Sniper switching mags.
Okay, and see that's another thing. I feel like, and that's why when I
Our
watch
UAV is orbiting the area.
a series,
Hostile
I
SIE
have to
incoming.
finish it. I cannot take any time off. I cannot go to a different anime and come back to it because then I'll have forgotten. Especially not starting Naruto over. I am not. I could not do
The
that.
enemy captured the
That is
headquarters.
just too much.
Enemy UAV active.
Oh, they're upstairs. So yeah.
Enemy in the
I
area.
guess we'll
Secure
finish
the
it.
HQ.
But it was
We are on
good.
the
I think
objective.
when we
Securing
stopped
now.
it was just getting kind of slow.
it's just
To get their
fillers.
UAV.
the classic. Naruto's a classic. I
I'm gonna
tried
skip
to.
the fillers because honestly,
I'm over here saying she can't skip the first because she's never even seen any of
Okay,
it.
but honestly.
And I'm like,
the
you
fillers
need
are
some
so
sort of
slow.
backstory.
Throwing Semtex!
I think she doesn't care about the backstories, and then
That's actually not true. It's not that I don't care. It's just a
Confirming
lot. It
next
was a lot that
Enter
Naruto
new
did
HQ
before we started
located.
watching.
Move to the objective.
That's a lot of backstory, and it's just when you're at a point where you're like, yeah, and then you go into fillers. It's like really kind of just like bums me out
Semtex
a
out!
bit.
I'm reloading!
Our counter UAV is active.
I think whenever
E.
we do go back and watch
Friendly
it,
UAV on
we'll
station.
just resume
Covering
from where
you.
we left off and pick up the pieces myself.
Friendly SAE launch.
I cannot rewatch that. I cannot.
HQ is active. Get it
So
secure.
good, though.
The enemy is capturing
Throwing
the objective.
Semtex!
But now we're currently watching name of it.
Wait,
Hey,
you cannot. Did we? We don't even know if we
Hostile more
finished
striking
Parasite.
coming.
Huh?
Enemy UAV
We don't
overhead.
know if we finished Parasite.
Enemy inside the perimeter.
That was
Clear
like
them
a
out.
weird one.
I've seen
that-
it.
Okay, but I said
Enemy is securing the headquarters. Enemy
Yeah,
near
but
the
here-
HQ. Cruise missile deployed.
Oh,
anyway. Kind of strange, but
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy is on the objective.
until we're watching now, we have to go back and talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. Wait, Jujutsu Kaisen, what's it called?
you seen that?
Not that one. Go back before we go into that.
Changing
The enemy
max!
secured the
Huh?
headquarters.
So before we go into that, go back. I'm
What
having
are you talking about? We're going to what?
Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, sorry. You were gonna forget about Tokyo Ghoul. You were gonna go into what we were just watching. How could you do that?
Semtex
We literally have a decal on our car.
Yeah. Tokyo Ghoul is also beautiful.
Tokyo Ghoul,
Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out. We're
That's
getting
not
hit
that.
hard.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is real sweet.
Hostile UAV
That-
in
that-
the area.
although I
Securing
must
the enemy
say,
HQ. Stand
it's
by.
still really
Throwing
good.
Semtex!
I think for like not the beginning, but like I would say maybe the first half was better. Like the
HQ
last
is
season
down.
when he turned
Stand by for
into
next location.
not turned into when they like what did they do to him?
Issei, I know.
Like remade him or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I
It was,
didn't really care
the
for
agent.
that.
Yeah, I don't blame it. I was like, yo, who is this scrub
Locating
nigga, bro?
next
Get
HQ.
the...
Next objective located.
And
Move
then
to
he started to
secure.
come back to us, and then he came back to
Yeah,
us. So I
but
was
I didn't
happy.
really like all that. Or I didn't really care for it. It was still good.
Semtex out!
Still good. And I'm so sorry, I did not watch Jujutsu Kaisen that you wanted me to watch.
Bro, oh my god.
Switching
Jujutsu
max!
Kaisen
HQ
is
is online.
another...
Capture them. 1 minute remaining.
It, what? It didn't catch your interest?
Okay, I'm not saying that it. I've never started.
Bro,
I'm just saying that
Throwing
this nigga's
Semtex!
if I
about
start
that
watching
smoke.
it and I think it's boring, I'm gonna tell you. And I don't watch this. Just
Enemy
like
in the area. Secure the
that
HQ.
show that we
Capturing
started
the HQ. That's security.
before we started watching Rise of the Shield Hero.
oh, bro, yo, she's on a dog overlord.
Are you defending it? You haven't even seen it.
Exactly, but it's she's making it seem like it's so bad. I'm
No,
like, bro,
I'm
you
not.
haven't even
It's not
given it a
true.
shot.
That's not true. I'm not making it seem like it's bad. It didn't catch me because I feel like it's
30 seconds remain. Enemy UAV active. UAV ready to deploy.
Not less severe, but I can't think of the word right now, but just not as good.
She's comparing it to Sword Art Online
I'm
for some
actually not
reason.
comparing it. I'm talking about the plot as far as getting
Yeah, she said-
stuck in getting
Lost
stuck in
control
a
of the
video game.
HQ. Sending
You know, you
reinforcements.
can't get out. Ow.
Requesting recon at my location.
Like I said, I
Copy
can't
that.
speak for the whole show
UAV is
because
on
I'm not
station.
saying it's a bad show. I've actually read reviews and it was good. Just me personally, I don't think it's a good show.
Semtex out!
She gave it a couple episodes before
Connected.
leaving that.
Friendly UAV on station.
Give it a chance. I'm not like
Barely.
You're acting like I'm saying
Enemy
it's bad.
UAV overhead.
It is possible for me not to like something just
Throwing
because
Semtex!
it's not my.
UAV is
Something
being fuel.
that show is
RTB
my
is this time.
preference, honestly.
Reloading!
So, we
Semtex
kind
out!
of left that where it was. We started the Rising of the Shield.
Headquarters
Got him.
online. Secure the objective. Securing the headquarters.
I'm actually really enjoying it.
Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out.
Die.
Securing the objective now.
Shoot.
Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ.
absolutely.
We are capturing the HQ. Get security. 10 seconds remaining.
What have I seen so far?
Friendly UAV online.
Throwing Semtex!
Enemy near the HQ. Hostile war striking. We're securing the headquarters.
Whoa! I don't know what that was. This dude had 78 kills. Who is this guy?
I don't think we won
Mission
any of
failed.
the games we
Return
played.
to base.
I guess I can wrap it up here. Really, just spitting off some stuff. Let us know what you guys think of this type of content. Give us some topics you guys would like us to talk about. Honestly, we really just be spitballing off the top of our domes a lot of the time. We be having some pretty interesting conversations that I feel make some funny-ish videos. So if y'all ever have any ideas that on what we should talk about and or discuss, let us know.